The winter is coming, and winter is also quite cold here on the island. And you can imagine sleeping outside with 10 degrees in the night or 5 degrees, it's just hard, and we have not enough sleeping bags, we have not enough covers for the floor, and we have not enough tents and stuff. And
so people here will stay, will you expect them to stay for the winter as well?
Well, of course. Not the same maybe, because they will go to Athens, but they are coming thousands of people in Turkey, and at the border are at the moment waiting 1,800,000 refugees.
Yeah, in Turkey.
Yes, and we accept that in the next month almost 500,000 of refugees will arrive on Lesvos. So you can imagine the situation will be horrible. Yeah. As you can imagine, the people arrived mostly in Molivos, and they have to walk the whole distance from Molivos to Mytilene to get there to the port, to get the permission to go to Athens and stuff like that. And they do it by feet, they do it without water, they do it without hats. And it would be just nice to have a transporter, maybe.
I think it helps having, a few people who can speak Arabic in any situation, in the sense that it translates sort of what we're doing and why we're here. And it's interesting because of the amount of people that we've met over the last few days, musicians, sort of revolutionary musicians from Kobani and, families, people from all different walks of life, from so many different contexts, have said, just the symbolic welcome that we give folks at the port or, at the beaches is really, really important to them. Because they feel very isolated and very othered as well. They're very aware of the very xenophobic discourse that exists in Europe, and to have that, really counteracted by people who are saying who lives here, who comes here, belongs here, and that they're so welcome and so appreciated and so respected, I think means something.
My name is Abdul Mughis Ahmed. I'm from Damascus in Mukhayyam al-Yarmouk. My wife and the children kept here.
I was in Aleppo.
No food, no eat, no medicine. Some people died in Damascus, in Mukhayyam al-Yarmouk. I want to ask Human Rights Watch and another organization, help my people, help my family. Please, I want to live in peace and freedom, and thank you for everything. Give me helping.
We're here in Tikva, and the first thing I decided to do here was cutting their hairs, because I'm not a professional hair cutter, but I just like to do it, and we know that it is a need here. They need, and then we realized we have to do more things on Moria, because Moria is really the lost place.
Moria is a camp where everybody who is not an Assyrian refugee goes, right?
Afghans are there, and there is a camp. It looks like a prison. It's closed. Everybody has to go there to get permissions to go to Athens. But outside is a camp too, and this camp is really a mess. There's just no structure, nothing. And the people have no food, no water, no electricity, and they are in danger at night, getting attacked by some people who stole money and stuff. And it's really horrible there. And so we decided to spend the money to making a roof there, a shadow roof, and we spent money for making drains there for the dirt water. And yes, and we hire a cleaning company to make their clean. So it's just basic thing. So we try to cover all the different problems. I don't know, 2 months ago or more months ago, we had 500 people here. So the doctors are...
500?
Yeah, of course we have, I don't know how much doctors. It's a team, but it's not enough, of course. It's all the time, it's not enough.
So basically you're part of the economy now.
Yeah, the thing is that we have a discussion about that the NGOs should do more and the government should do more, and in the same moment in which we try to give help in a free way, we just make the situation for the NGOs and for the government more easy. So we fill the gap, but this gap should be filled by the government.
This everything here is self-organized, right? I mean, like...
Yes, everything here is self-organized. So we have meetings every Wednesday, and in the evening in Mytilene, and there we try to coordinate the different jobs and different things. And
refugee is an experience. It's not an identity.
Yeah.
And it's really struck me over the last few days. You know that people keep on saying, and I hear them saying it to so many volunteers. This is not who we are. You know, we have identities. We have a past. We have a future. We have memories. We have dreams. We have potential. And you can see that. I mean, you know, people from all different walks of life, all different ages. They're creative. They're self-empowered. They're resilient. They're dignified, and they have so much to offer Europe. And it's criminal beyond belief to see the securitization of our borders to the point that it is going to result in more deaths and expulsion, you know, and exile of a people who have so much to offer. And so